What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be making some homemade chicken tikka masala and also some homemade garlic naan bread as well. I got this recipe on recipe10eats.com. So it looks super delicious, and I already prepped pretty much all the ingredients that we need. So I have the seasonings here, all of our seasonings. This is for our curry sauce. Also some paprika, and then tomato sauce as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these over to the side. We will be using these later. And then I have been marinating the chicken in our sauce for about 16 hours now. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that out of the fridge really quick and put this over here really quick. Before I grab that, I will go ahead and grab the dough. Here is the dough for the naan bread. I went ahead and, as you can see, prepared the dough because it needed to rest for 2 hours. So it's been resting for about probably 3 hours at this point. So this is for the naan, our naan bread. Here's our dough. So, fresh dough. Put this over to the side. Okay, and then also some water as well. Put this to the side. I'm debating on whether I should create the naan bread first or start on our chicken. I think I'm just going to go ahead and start with our chicken tikka masala, and we will prepare our naan bread after because it's fairly easy as well. The process of making the dough is already done, so the steps to create the naan is super easy. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab the chicken out of the fridge really quick because, like I said, it's been marinating for about 16 hours. Okay. And then gonna grab my onion and garlic as well. So yeah, so just have some onion. This is just a regular yellow onion, and I just diced it up super fine. And then I minced up a lot of garlic, so probably 12 garlic cloves, I'd say. Smells so good. Garlic. So yeah, this is garlic for our chicken and our naan bread. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here. And then this is our onion. So this is just a regular onion, yellow, finely diced, so it smells so good. So here's our marinated chicken. So yeah, it's been marinating in some yogurt, a lot of spices, a little bit of lemon juice, and garlic as well. So it's our chicken. So yeah, let me go ahead and read what I should do first here. Let me see. Got everything prepped. So combine all ingredients in the bowl. Okay, so 1 second. I want to make sure I do this correctly. So it says, okay, so in our large skillet over there, I'm gonna heat a little bit of oil over high, medium heats. And then I'm gonna add the chicken pieces in batches, and we're gonna just quickly cook those on each side until they're charred. So about 2 minutes each batch is what I meant to say. Yeah, 2 minutes each batch until charred. And we're not gonna cook the chicken thoroughly. We're just gonna char it and yeah, get a little bit of color on our chicken, and then we'll remove it from the skillet and let that rest, and then we will cook the chicken until it's fully cooked through in our sauce. But let's go ahead and get started by putting our chicken on the skillet until it's just charred. So go ahead and turn on our skillet to a medium-high heat. Medium-high heat, more on the high side. Drizzle the oil just to coat the bottom of the pan. That is good. And I'm gonna go ahead and wait for this to get nice and hot, and then once the oil is hot, we can go ahead and add our chicken. Okay guys, so our oil is nice and hot, so let's go ahead and add some of the chicken in batches on the skillet. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little tongs. This one will work. Okay. Tongs. Turn up the heat just a little bit. Turn on our smoke fan here as well. Oh yeah, that is a nice sizzle. Gonna go ahead and quickly do this just so we can hurry the process here. Yeah, and this is chicken thighs, not chicken breasts, so recipe said to use chicken thighs. Kind of move the oil around. This will be for our second batch. So I added about half of the bowl here. Put this guy down here and disperse the oil to the sides. So this is what it's looking like. Yeah, that is a nice sizzle. And give that a few more seconds, then I'm gonna flip over the chicken, and then we will just take the chicken off the skillet because we're not gonna cook it fully until we make our sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and, alrighty guys, gonna go ahead and flip some of these guys over here. Oh yeah, that is a beautiful color. And I'm gonna give these a few, about 2 minutes here, and just gonna remove it from our skillet. Just gonna go ahead and remove our chicken because it is beautiful charred color here. Go ahead and remove it here. Wow. Okay guys, so I'm actually just finishing up the second batch of chicken. It is in our skillet. So yeah, just gonna give it a few minutes and then we will go ahead and continue on with our sauce. So I went ahead and finished cooking up our chicken, well, charring it till it's nice and brown. So here's our delicious chicken. As you can see, it has a beautiful char to it. And once again, it's not fully cooked, so we're gonna fully cook this in our sauce. But for now, I'm gonna place these guys over to the side. Okay, and then I went ahead and cleaned out the skillet with a little paper towel, got all those little char pieces out of the pan. And now I'm gonna add some butter and a little bit of cooking oil. Gonna add my canola oil, about a tablespoon, with some butter. And we're gonna get that nice and hot, and then we're gonna add onion, so finely chopped onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the skillet to a medium-high heat. More on the high side. And then just gonna add a little drizzle of cooking oil. And then also butter, let me see, add a little bit of butter. So I'm gonna grab a little knife here. And then gonna add a little dollop of butter. There you go, just a little bit. And then turn this heat fan off, don't need that. And yeah, now the recipe says we're just gonna add our onion. So add about a teaspoon of salt and our onion once that's nice and hot. And then we're just going to cook that for about 5 to 7 minutes till the onions smell nice and sweet and they are soft. So let's go ahead and start by adding our onion to the hot skillet here. Add our onion. Oh yeah, that's a nice sizzle. And then add a little bit of sea salt, about a teaspoon. Ooh, that was a lot of salt. Add the remaining onion here. Ooh, that smells so good, oh my word. Put this in the sink, put my oil away, don't need that anymore. Grab a nice wooden spoon. Go ahead and mix up our onion with our butter and oil. Turn the heat up just a little bit. Yeah, so we're just gonna let that cook for a few minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, until it's a little bit soft. And then we will add our paprika and forgot what else it said. Our garlic as well. So put this guy over to the side. We need that. Okay. So just gonna let that cook, and then I'm gonna stir it up occasionally. Keep an eye on it. And then we can go ahead and make our sauce. So we're also gonna need some heavy whipping cream for our sauce. Forgot to grab that, so I'm gonna go grab that out of the fridge really quick. About 1/3 cup plus 1 tablespoon is the amount that we need, so grab that heavy whipping cream. There we go. Loosened it up a little bit. So we need this for our sauce. Put this over here. I will go ahead and measure out, actually. We need 1/3 plus 1 tablespoon. I believe, let me see. Yeah, 1/3 cup plus 1 tablespoon, so. Just gonna eyeball it because there's no measurement for that on this. I'm gonna put 1/2 cup and then just eyeball it as I add it to our sauce. Put this back in the fridge. Throw this in the trash here. Yeah, just gonna eyeball it, but have some heavy cream here. Put this in the fridge. And then I'm also cooking up some basmati rice as well. I can smell it, it's in my rice cooker, so gonna pair it with our chicken and our naan bread. Smells so good. Oh yeah, and I've been stirring this up as well. But it has been about 5 minutes and the onions are smelling so good. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our garlic. And yeah, I just made a lot of garlic here, or I minced up a lot of garlic. So I'm gonna use about 1/2 of this ramekin for our sauce, the other 1/2 for our naan bread. So go ahead and add 1/2 here. About 6 cloves minced up, so yeah, that's good. A little bit more there. And then also our paprika, 1 tablespoon of paprika, just the regular. Okay, give this guy a mix here. Yum. Smells so good. We're gonna let this cook for about a minute or so. Wow, that smells delicious. Okay. Give this a few seconds here. Let me go ahead and read what I'm gonna add next really quick. We're gonna add okay, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our curry spices. Cook for another 2 minutes, add our tomato sauce and our water, bring to a simmer, and then simmer it for 15 minutes on a low heat. That's fairly easy, so put this in order to help me remember here. Spices, sauce, water, and then we will simmer it on a low heat. Put this garlic over here, we don't need that anymore. And then have some butter and sugar here. This is for our sauce later. Put this here, and our cream. Okay, so go ahead and let this cook for a few more seconds and we will add our remaining ingredients. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and add our spices, our delicious spices. And the recipe says to let these spices cook for about 2 minutes. So I'm just going to let them cook here in our onions. Whisk it or mix it around here. It smells so good, oh my word. Alrighty, it's been about 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and add our tomato sauce and our water as well. Give this a mix here. Gonna turn the heat up to a high heat, and we're gonna let this come to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, we're gonna lower it to a really low heat and let it simmer for 15 minutes. So that is a beautiful color here. Our sauce has come to a nice boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover it with a lid and then turn that heat down to a really low heat and let it simmer for 15 minutes. So go ahead and add our lid here. As you can see, it's boiling. Add our lid, turn it down to a really low heat. Okay, and I'm just gonna add a 15-minute timer. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Perfect, so our timer is going, and I'm gonna go ahead and place our chicken over here. And then we are going to go ahead and start by portioning out our naan bread. So 8 equal, excuse me, 8 equal pieces, and we're gonna roll it out into little oval shapes. So grab my rolling pin really quick, and then a knife, a sharp knife. And then we might need some flour if it's a little bit too sticky. Yeah, it's actually fine. Feels fine, I'm touching it. So, got my knife. So let me just show you guys the process here. So yeah, it's been taking a nice nap for about 3-4 hours at this point. But it's been in an oiled bowl. So let's go ahead and flatten it out, and then we will just go ahead and portion it into 8 equal pieces. Doesn't have to be, you know, perfectly equal, but we'll do our best here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this guy in half. And then go like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is simply roll these guys out. So just kind of roll it out, kind of actually make it a little bit more oval. Same thing with this one. It's a nice dough, very stretchy. Very stretchy. So yeah, just gonna roll these out into nice oval shapes here. Oopsie. As best as I can. So yeah, I just rolled them all out into little shapes here. And then I also placed some of them over to the side by the skillet over there. So now what I'm gonna do is turn on the skillet to a medium-high heat, actually more on the high side. And then we're gonna add some cooking oil. Gonna add oil with a high heat that can handle a high heat. So my canola oil or vegetable oil. And then we're just going to cook our naan bread until it has a nice color on each side. And then we will make our garlic butter. So very simple. And turn on the skillet here. There we go. On a high heat. All right, gonna let this get nice and hot. And then I'll add some cooking oil so we can cook our naan bread. Oil, drizzle the bottom of the pan here. That's good. Let that get nice and hot. And then I'll add our first dough. All right guys, I forgot to show you this naan, but I went ahead and added it to our skillet. So it is fully cooked. Gonna go ahead and remove this one. It's our first one here. All right guys, so it's been 15 minutes of our sauce simmering. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the lid really quick. This is optional, but you can go ahead and blend this up with an immersion blender. Blend it up really quick. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add our butter and sugar to the skillet. Let that get nice and melty. I have this on a really low heat still. Gonna go ahead and add our cream. Give that a nice mix here. I'm gonna go ahead and add the remaining cream, mixing this up here till it's evenly distributed. Yum, that smells so good, oh my word. Go ahead and add our chicken. Gonna add those juices as well. Mix to incorporate. So yeah, I have this on a low heat, and just gonna leave our chicken here. Put the lid back on and finish cooking the naan bread. So I went ahead and turned off the the stove for the chicken because it's fully cooked through. So just gonna let that sit in the sauce. But I went ahead and finished up the naan bread. Oh my word, it smells so good. Here's our beautiful naan bread. Delicious, simple naan bread. Super easy to make, as you guys saw. Very simple dough as well. So yeah, it looks so delicious. Beautiful little naan. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these cool off for a little bit, but I am going to go ahead and make our garlic butter for the naan bread. And then we can just go ahead and brush the butter on the bread, and that will be our garlic butter naan. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some butter to the skillet here on a medium heat, I'd say. Yeah, medium heat. I have about 1.5 tablespoons of unsalted butter here, so I'm just gonna add some butter. Just was cleaning up my countertop because it's a little bit oily from our dough. So cleaning that up here, okay. And then I'm just gonna add the butter or garlic really quick to our skillet here. All right. Turn the heat down a little bit and add the garlic here. Oof. Got a little bit, spilt a little on the ground here. Throw that in the sink. Smells delicious. Yeah, I forgot to grab salted butter. So it's unsalted, but it's fine. Ooh, that smells so good. Wow. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. And that is a beautiful, beautiful garlic butter here. Mmm, nice sizzle. That smells so good. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and place a towel on the countertop here. And put the skillet here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and brush garlic butter all over the naan. And my basmati rice is done as well, so I will go ahead and plate up the meal really quick. But before I do that, I need to grab my pastry brush, which is in the dishwasher. And I'm just going to go through each naan bread here and simply brush some garlic butter all over our naan. Very simple. So as you guys can see here, just gonna brush a little bit of the garlic butter. Yum. Very simple. Smells so good. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and move some of the garlic on the bottom. Simple, delicious naan bread here. Since the basmati is fully cooked as well. Mmm, smells so good. Okay, go ahead and grab a little rice scoop. Clean up the counter. Little scoop of rice here. A little bit of basmati rice. Smells so good. I'm gonna garnish it with some dry parsley. And then grab some curry. Okay guys, so I went ahead and plated up the chicken tikka masala with some naan bread and rice. So here's our delicious meal. Mmm, smells so good. Oh my word. I'm so excited. So first things first, I gotta break this naan with you. Break the naan. Try not to make a huge mess. There we go. Mmm. That garlic, oh my word. So, gotta get a little bit of everything. Oof. First bite here. Chicken. Super hot. But that naan bread is so good. Oh my goodness. Guys, that chicken is so tender because I told you it's been marinating for like 16 hours straight. Tender, juicy, all the spices, flavors, it's just like an explosion in your mouth. It's so good, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just love all the spices that Indian dishes have. One thing I forgot to get, coriander, cilantro. Forgot to get cilantro, that'd be good to garnish with. Garnish it with. I can't speak because this is so good. Oh my word. Yeah, it's a lot easier to eat with your hands, in my opinion. But huge chunk of chicken. Wow. Mmm. Mmm. That chicken, so tender. And yeah, I have a spoon here. I was actually gonna use the spoon today, but it really is a lot easier to just use your hands. Oh my word. Oh my word. Mm-hmm. Super hot. Oh my goodness. And those chicken thigh pieces are perfect. I thought they were gonna be a little bit chewy, which I don't really like that. No, these are really tender. Really tender chicken pieces. I don't think you're supposed to eat the naan with rice, so forgive me if that's not traditional, but it's so good. Mmm. Here's the naan. Wish I could share with you guys. It's so good. Here's the naan inside. Fluffy. Okay, I'll take one more bite and then I'll get a drink. This is just so good. Mm-hmm. Every time I eat Indian food and I use my hands, they usually turn yellow because of the turmeric. Oh, turmeric is so good. To drink, I just have this 0 sugar strawberry lemonade vitamin water. Yeah, I love the strawberry flavor. And this little saying is cute. When you're thirsty for attention, it's time for shine. Because it's called Shine. So super cute. So yeah, strawberry lemonade. Oops, ooh. Spilt a little bit, it's okay. Filled it to the top. So almost overflowing. Cheers. That's refreshing. So good. Gotta get a new napkin because this one is soaked from the vitamin water. Eat this because it's gonna be a long video I have to edit. Use my spoon now. For that. Chicken tikka masala. So tender, so juicy. Excuse me. I'm just watching Matilda. Is where the big bully, the bully teacher, is spinning the little girl by her braids.
Did you say butt?
Yeah, I love this movie. I watched it a few years ago actually for the first time. And it's where Matilda is basically neglected and abused by her parents. And her parents are really corrupt. And yeah, they like bully her and because she's very intelligent, so they get like annoyed with her.
The library, only 4 years old.
6.5.
How old is Matilda?
4. 6.5.
You're a liar. Be punished.
Punished for being smart?
Being a smart aleck.
But thankfully at the end, she gets adopted by her nice teacher, Miss Honey. Oh, and the bully is the principal, I think, yeah. I've only seen this a few times, but yeah. She gets adopted by her teacher. Her name is Honey and she's super sweet. So, and then her parents end up fleeing the country because they're so corrupt and they're in trouble with the law, so. This is so good. Big chunk of chicken. Super white meat. I really love samosas as well with the mint chutney, and there's another chutney that I like. Might be a tomato base. I don't know. Chutney is good in general, but yeah, samosas are so good, like so delicious. The potato and pea samosa. So good. Gonna mix it. Getting full. So good. Last bite. Anyways, guys, this was so delicious. Oh my word. So fresh, so flavorful. So I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.